Speaking of weight cutting and weight
Mhm.
classes, I just want to clarify, is 95 kg your class? Is that where
Yes.
your goal is
Yep.
to,
Yep. That's
to
that.
come back to
Here's
that?
here's the deal. I'm 1-1 at 105, and I didn't ask to be 105, but I do think there are some matches for me at 105. But for me to be at my peak ability, it's not 95, and that's just understanding myself. Like if somehow my numbers are as good, if not better, in the gym right now, and I'm waking up at 97, I don't want to push to 105 because the weight that I put on to get there is not going to be helpful to me. So we all wind up based off the weight classes that we're given. We have to make a decision. Do we go one up or do we go one down?
Yeah,
And I choose to go one down for many reasons. Some of them just being, health reasons,
yeah,
also endurance. I believe my endurance is better when I'm lighter. I believe I'm quicker when I'm lighter. I also believe that when I put that extra weight on, the net strength gain doesn't outweigh the already big gap of power between the classes because there is definitely a power gap between the classes. And that power gap often gets bigger as you go up. And it's not so much that way, I think, at local tournaments or national level tournaments. There's some like big national level tournaments where I might enter the 242 and that be easier than the 220. But at the world level, I don't think it works that way. Like
yeah. It's a
as
different
guys
kind
get
of
bigger, they get
yeah,
their hands get stronger, their arms get stronger, everything gets stronger. So I think we all got to figure it out. And I mean, honestly, when you look at this match, this is probably going to be a deciding factor for Davit. How he does in this
yeah.
match is probably
That's
going
a
to
great
decide
point. Yeah,
if we see him back at 85. But judging off of the interview we did on Engen's channel, I believe that he would like to continue to defend that 85, and I think that that's something that is important. Creating those champions, if those champions can keep winning, let's not push them up, right? It's kind of like Todd Hutchings back when they had the 105 class or the 195 class in
yeah,
WAL.
yeah,
WAL forced them up. The matchmakers forced them up. And because of that, we didn't get to see this guy rattle off 10 straight defenses, which he would have done. And
yeah,
then he would have run out of opponents.
yeah.
So it's on the arm wrestling world to continue to generate opponents for a guy as dominant as Samushia. And there are opponents for him still. I mean, he had that war with Nerdalette. That has to come, but that has to happen again. I know, he's vouched for Craig Touye being a good match for him, and Craig having already worked his way back up. There are still plenty of matches for Samushia at 85. But if he gets a win against me, I wouldn't blame him for taking more 95 matches because fans probably want to see it.
Yeah, yeah, I think he wants that one back from you.
Yeah,
So it's
for
it's
sure.
it's a good storyline where, he's a dominant champion. He just really wants that one back from you.